you know, the FCT minister in person happens to be the former governor, the immediate past governor of Rivers State. And as a governor of 8 years of Rivers State, which is also a state in the Niger Delta, we believe that it's well grounded with information that has to do with the Niger Delta region. But it is so disheartening that it is at this point in time we are coming to realize that it's lacking understanding in terms of statistics. For a governor that served 8 years in Rivers State to come out and say today that Ijaws are not majority in the Niger Delta is laughable. First of all, it does not embarrass the Ijaw ethnic nationality, but he has ended up embarrassing himself that as a former governor is not well abreast with data and information that has to do with his region and some of those that he governed for 8 years. Come to think of it, which ethnic nationality in Rivers State, in terms of number, in terms of local government, in terms of area coverage, is competing with the Ijaw ethnic nationality in Rivers State? Then in the entire Niger Delta, you should make mention of a state that is an homogeneous state, that is made up of just one ethnic nationality, apart from the Ijaw ethnic nationality in the Niger Delta. So for someone to come and give unfounded stories, false stories, statements about Ijaw ethnic nationality that we are not majority in the Niger Delta, maybe it is a query where he came from that is covering just 3 local governments that is the majority. By virtue of the number of flyover that he has done in Equere land, he believes that Equere happens to be the majority ethnic nationality in the Niger Delta. We have given it to him. Equere is the largest ethnic nationality. Equere owns Rivers State. Equere owns Akwa Ibom State. Equere owns Edo State. Equere is in Ondo State. Equere even is in Delta State as majority. It is very, very appalling that a leader that has served Rivers State for 8 years will come to the media under the influence of alcohol to give people false statements. It's unbecoming. Those that owns him, his parents, his mother, his father, his ethnic tribe, should caution him. Anytime they found him or they know that he's under the influence of alcohol, he's intoxicated, he should avoid the media, so that he will not put his entire family, his ethnic nationality, into ridicule and laughter. How can a full-grown man that is a minister serving under him is even embarrassing the president that made him minister of FCT? If I were Mr. President, only that statement, I would fire him, because the man in question is trying to cause havoc in his administration. Let me tell you, the people of Ijaw ethnic nationality and the Niger Delta people has been maintaining peace. It's not because of Wike. It's because we have a certain president that we need to give the leader support in order for him to succeed. So if Mr. President will not caution his alcohol-inflated minister, the Ijaw ethnic nationality will have no option than to dare him and tell Mr. President and Wike that the Ijaw people knows what they are doing. If they are giving you their support, they don't look back. They have decided to maintain peace, to give Mr. President the enabling environment to govern and succeed. If the FCT minister is not comfortable with that, believe you me, the Ijaw ethnic nationality will help him to put the Niger Delta and the entire Nigerian nation into chaos. Don't ever come to the media when you are under alcohol intoxication. If your ethnic nationality, the Equatorial tribe, tolerate that, the Ijaw ethnic nationality will never tolerate that, and we will never accept that from him. If there are some few people from the Ijaw ethnic nationality that he believes he has done to his houseboys that will clap for him with all the insult he will give the Ijaw nation, does not mean that that is the position of the Ijaw nation. We know ourselves, we know our strength, and we know our position. Giving you the enabling environment to govern Rivers State for 8 as the last warning that we will give to you. Don't push the Ijaw nation to the wall, because when the Ijaw nation will react, you will not like it, and it will affect Mr. President more. As a Southern president, we have been sensitizing and reaching out to our grassroots, both in the grid, to see how they can sustain the existing business.
I said is pure truth. Yes, during the time of Jonathan, the same man called Tinubu was the one who organized protests against Jonathan, saying that Nigeria doesn't supposed to be buying fuel at the rate of 120 naira because the fuel is all being produced in Nigeria here. Why should we be buying it at the rate of 120? Now,
Nigeria, when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu declared state of emergency, there was a lot of reaction from eminent Nigerians. Now, Obasanjo, Wale Soyinka, and the rest of it, even Peter Obi, they heard their voices and said there is a condemnable act that what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did to the people of Rivers State by not allowing the democratic structure in Rivers State to stand, by dismantling the democratic structure in Rivers State, that is totally condemnable. Now, will you say what Obasanjo said, or will you align with Obasanjo? Obi said that Nigeria's situation under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, like a man that built,
it's worse.
Start a foundation, someone who built deck, another person will now come back, another person will put another story, but another person will now come and destroy it. Now, that is exactly what is going on. So let me have your reaction concerning what Peter Obi said.
Yes, what Peter Obi has said is pure truth. Yes, during the time of Jonathan, the same man called Tinubu was the one who organized protests against Jonathan, saying that Nigeria doesn't supposed to be buying fuel at the rate of 120 naira because the fuel is all being produced in Nigeria here. Why should we be buying it at the rate of 120? Now, when APC took over, Muhammadu Buhari, fuel per liter was sold at the rate of 145 naira down to 142, 43 naira. You understand? It was not, fixed, but it was at the rate of 145, 43, and 42, sometimes 139. You understand? And nobody danced in Ojota. Now look at it now, completely 1,000 plus, and nobody who. Tinubu, the chief organizer. You see why I am angry with some pastors, those that call themselves men of God.
But,
people that supported
Bishop Kuka also criticized this government, despite that this government has given him an appointment to be as a vice chancellor in one of the universities. But Bishop Kuka came out and condemned this ugly act that is happening in Rivers State.
Of course.
So some ministers, some men of God also condemned.
I said this some. I said some ministers, organized. Do you want me to mention name? You understand? During Jonathan time, some people went to 2 million protests. Some people sponsor like Tunde Bakare and co. Organized both Turum and Palo and Ojota and Oshodi and everywhere protest. Tunde Bakare, where are you now? The same person that both of you partner to sponsor that protest. Where are you people now? How much are we buying fuel now? You understand? Come to the issue of Rivers State. What Tinubu has done is uncalled for and it is illegal. And he committed what is called impeachable offense. So Tinubu too should equally be impeached, removed from the office. The only place where this thing have happened in the world, I want to remind in case you forget, this thing that he did took place in Korea, of which both the members of the same party and the House stood up and impeached the president. It took place in Korea, and they impeached the president because it was against the constitution. And let me tell you again, sorry, my beloved, I want to point out again, according to Nigeria's constitution, which stand against what Bola Ahmed Tinubu have done, go and check the constitution, section 1, section 170, section 180 and 89, section 121 and 120 and 110. These are the sections that kick or that is against what Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done regarding to emergency in the River State. You understand me? So he didn't follow the due process in doing that. And let me tell you, according to the law, no president have the right to remove the executive elected governor. He doesn't have the right. But what he did was, I don't know, should I call it autocracy or a kind of intimidation or humiliation, a kind of what can you do? Or let me tell you, that same mentality of this one I've agreed that is an Igbo man. That Igbo mentality, because of this, let us do what? Humiliate Igbo person. Because Fubara admitted that he's an Igbo man. And because he was the one in power that decided to treat with that their mentality of divide and rule to scatter Igbo nation. The hatred which Tinubu had, that is why. Look at Osun State. Even APC chieftain have moved a motion to Tinubu, declare state of emergency in Osun State. Up to this very moment, Tinubu have not declared state of emergency.
All right.
Obasa in Lagos State, they even came back and went to the office with the thugs, aggregate boys. Not one, not two, not two. More than that. But what happened? Did he declare state of emergency in Lagos? Rather, he make sure, okay, yeah, go. Then he retained the office for him. But when he come to Fubara, because he's an Igbo man and he's dealing with the East, and he decided to declare state of emergency because of his selfish interest which he had in River State, the Rivers resources.
All right,
don't you see what is happening now? Now, he have seen the heat. Now, he have reduced it from 6 months to 3 months. Haven't you heard that? He have reduced it from 6 months now to 3 months. He don't fuck up. We can push him. He go the mess up. Everything nice is falling on him. If he's not careful, 2027, now sorry you. He gonna shame, he go carry commot.
All right, MC Omeka, President Obasanjo, that popularly known as OBJ, also accused the National Assembly of collecting the sum of $200,000 bribe from House to prove the state of emergency in Rivers State. How will you react on that very issue? Because Obasanjo just said yes, he's really confident that most of them that collected the money also informed him that yes, for them to have accepted for that very voice vote, that they bribed them with a sum of $200,000.
Now, my brother, look at it. Senators that are supposed to be in the office and make a decision for the betterment of the country, the betterment of the masses, and the betterment of the economy, they are there collecting bribe. A state or a country whereby their senators are busy collecting bribe and take illegal action. How do you expect that country to develop? How do you expect the country to advance? How do you expect the country to have a good reputation internationally? And what do you expect from such country? That means we have criminals as senators.
Like Jonathan said that no serious business-minded person will come and invest in Nigeria with this kind of shenanigans.
Because you will not, listen to me. Look at what is happening. If you are an Oyibo, a white man, will you come and put your money here? Whereby you are not safe. The citizen of the country is not even protected. How sure are you that when you come that you will be protected? How sure are you that when you come your money will be saved? Your life will be saved, even that of your family, and the investment too that you are coming to put on the ground. You understand?
All right, Biafra evangelist. Let me